Thank you for staying with us right here on Good Morning Kenya Entertainment Thursday. And right about now, I am about to introduce you to the artist that you've just got to listen to their song. He is a talented singer and songwriter from right here in the 254, but he resides in Germany. He is the one and only SamKen Musiq. SamKen,
hello.
Welcome to Good Morning Kenya.
Thank you for having me.
How are you feeling this morning?
Energized, excited, and I'm really grateful.
Yeah. I'll begin with a question that I start with every artist, just to get a story and get to understand you better. What are your earliest memories of music?
Actually, my earliest memory was back in high school. I was in Musiq High School. I joined a group called KBC, a cappella group. From there, I grew a little bit. From there, we went to high school missions. Then the group broke. Then I entered to high school, then to university. After that, is history. I started music on my own.
Yeah. So you've always been into the gospel, because you mentioned about missions while you were in high school.
Yeah.
So you've always been into that. Just give me a story of that. You grew up in a Christian family.
I used to do a cappella, boys to men, all that stuff. But in high school, I got saved. That's when I started doing gospel music. But in campus, there's a time I drifted away, started doing bongo love songs. Then after realizing I went astray, then came back to gospel music. Yeah.
How would you describe SamKen?
SamKen is a safe person, loving father. I have 3 kids. And I love music. Music is my passion, is my soul. And I'm hardworking, I'm a hustler, I can say that. Yeah. But to me, music comes first. Yeah.
If you could just talk to me about the song that we just got to listen to. How did it come about? Okay,
most of the songs I write is because of the experience I've gone through and the relationship I have with my God. So like this one, Step by Step, talks about my salvation, the steps I take and the life that I had before. It talks that where God took me from is not where I am today. So that's why most of the songs I write is because of the experience I go through, and some of them because of my friends, what they go through. Yeah.
If you could just take me through your process of writing. How do you go about it? Like, where does it begin for you?
For me, let me say that when I listen to a beat, for example, my producer sends a beat, I listen to it, meditate upon it, pray about it. Then, funny thing, the song comes. And most of the things, I relate the beat to my life story. For example, if it's a touching song, a touching beat, my life flashes back to me, and I start writing the song. Yeah, most of the time.
You are quite versatile with your songs. You know, you just don't stick to one sound. If you could just talk to me about that.
Actually, that's because the push of my producer is called Generally the Song. Me, I was mostly in the line for bongo because I'm a Costarian.
Yeah.
So I love bongo. But she told me that I have to be versatile, because when you sing a specific type of style, all your songs seems to be almost the same. So he told me the way to grow, try different things, different styles. That's when you'll find your niche, where you're supposed to be. So for me, I love exploring different type of music, different type of styles.
Yeah, and that's the way to go for you. It's not like you're looking for a sound that you can stick with, or we'll just get to be knowing SamKen as the artist who we just never know what is going to be dropping.
That's the thing.
Yeah?
I want to be, not to be like somebody who's on a certain type of road. When this time my heart feels like maybe God leads me to reggae, I can do reggae. But okay, I've not tried it, but maybe one day I'll do it.
Who knows?
But for me, I love music, and I listen to different type of music, different type of styles. By listening, I get to learn different type of sounds. So me, I love exploring different things so that I can also grow in different styles. Yeah.
All right. Now, as I mentioned in my intro, I said that you reside in Germany. Yes. So you've definitely gotten to maybe explore the music industry over there. How would you compare it with our music industry?
So the type of music Germans listen is called Schlager. Schlag music.
Schlag music.
It's different from us because their beat is so fast. And according to them, to me, I don't find it danceable because it's out of tune. But through listening to their songs, I learned that.
Did you just say it's out of tune?
Seriously, because the way they sing, the German language is very hard to be sincere.
Okay.
If you put the German language in a beat, some words will never fit in the beat. They will never go with the flow. That's why sometimes I can say they go off beat. Because the words are too heavy, too big to form a sentence or a verse or something like that. That's why I'm saying that, yes, they sing it, but some of them go off beat. They are danceable, yes, but their design is like rock, not rock, is in the beat. But to me, I find African music, Afro, pop, bongo, the best type of music for me.
And generally comparing it to Kenyan, not music specifically, but just the industry. Like...
the German industry actually is kind of closed, but not so much because of their Africans there, and most of the artists who come there, mostly Nigerian artists, sorry, and some are also Kenyan artists. So the music industry there for the African is growing right now because there are more foreigners coming to Germany. But German community are really close to their culture, so they love to protect their own. But by God's will, you're going to penetrate also their culture by introducing the African music.
Yeah, I love that you said they are they're like community based. They protect their own. Is that something that we are lacking in Kenya?
In Kenya, we protect our own, I can say, but to a certain perspective. And what I can say about the Kenyan industry, per se, or you want me to speak about the gospel industry?
Whichever you want to speak about. If it's just the gospel industry, because maybe you're more conversant with it, do we have that togetherness?
Yes, we do, because when you find, when you have occasions in Germany, most of the time is that we invite most of the gospel artists around. So when I say we protect our own, is that when we get the chance...
My director is actually asking me, why do you keep going further and further and further as you talk? I mean come closer.
Because the work I do in Germany, I'm mostly on toes most of the time. I don't stay in one place. So.
Oh, you don't like standing in one place. So
I'm feeling my legs in ash and
just try. I don't know if we have some super glue. We just glue you. Anywho, yeah, you were explaining about if we have some kind of togetherness in the industry, the gospel industry.
Yes, we promote ourselves. Like most of the time when you have concerts in Germany, you find that most of the artists were called like from Kenya. And sometimes you merge with the Nigerian community. We host a concert with call some of our own and some of their own. So we protect our own.
Have you worked on any collaborations that you would want us to talk about?
So far, everything is bado chini ya maji. I can say that. But there are some artists I've talked to, and we are still working on something. But for now, it will stay disclosed.
Why is it that you're not doing collabos? You haven't done. You've just talked about there are those that are in the works, but why has it taken you? Why now?
First of all, I can say is self-growth. Because I cannot approach someone I have not grown personally. First of all, like gospel artists, I believe, before you do a collabo, prayer, you get yourself soaked in the word. You know what you're singing about. I just can't come to you because I've started singing and I have no message to sing about and say I have to do a collabo. So the first thing I have to do is self-growth. After I've grown and know I'm sure of myself, now I can approach somebody else that we can share the gospel together.
Okay. Unique, najua swali wezi kosa. Ask a question.
Now, if I may ask, for now, are you working maybe under management or are you planning to work under management?
Actually, I'm all alone, but I have a producer that I work. All my songs are done by General the Song, but I'm not under any production or anything.
Are you looking maybe forward to work with management?
God willing, I'm looking for management, but I want to form my own. Like my own company, but I'll look for a manager to stand over. But there's somebody who's supporting me so much. DJ Terots is the one who holds me, teaches me how, and guides me. For example, when I release a song, before I release it, I have to send for him. He guides me. He tells me, so change this and this, because he's been in the industry for a while. So advice from bigger people, artists, I look for that. That's why I keep on growing slowly.
Why is it important now that you've mentioned that? Why is it important for an artist to have a second ear? You know, someone that you get to maybe send, before releasing a song, you get to send it to them, or even before deciding that you are done with this particular project, which is song. Why is it so important for you to have someone that you at least allow them to give you an opinion on your song?
As for me, when I listen to my songs, I think they are perfect. According to me, you know, everybody's sure about yourself. But when you give a second person, he notices the mistakes. Maybe there's somewhere the tone is wrong, the lyrics, they don't match. Okay, me, I love poems, kwa Kiswahili shairi, because I'm a Custodian. Shairi is my thing. So when I write a song, they have to have rhymes, stanzas, and all that. So when you give somebody else, he can tell you, oh, this rhyme here and here are not matching. Or this word you used here does not mean the same thing. You have to change it. That's why it's good for artists. That's what I believe. Have a second opinion about your music. Maybe he might have a special ear. He listened, remove this sound from here, put something else. That's what the best thing for an artist before you release a song. Give somebody to listen, somebody bigger who's been in the industry. He'll guide you. He'll tell you what's wrong, what is right, and what's the best.
All right. I would love for you to tell us about the song that you're promoting right now as we finish.
Okay, the song Rafiki is a new song I've released. It talks about a friend in Jesus. Because many people go through a lot of things, and most of the things we share with our friends, some of the time they turn you down. But with Jesus, when you go to him, he'll never let you down. When you pray, he will listen to you. Yes, it might take time. Some people say that when you pray, you get your answers instantly. But with God, sometimes it takes time because it might be a lesson. And that's why with Jesus, you can never go wrong. That's what I mean.
All right. Thank you so much for coming with us right here in studio.